Ah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's your old pal Grumps. Yeah, I'm awake. I probably slept for about 3 hours, and I'm just sitting here like doing my typical watch some content. I'm like, I want to play some Minecraft, and I want to stream. It's New Year's Eve, and got a few things to get done today, as far as prep for tonight. Mostly go for a walk and go buy some alcohol. But yeah, so here we are. Uh, oh, not that. Okay, so we're in the cheating series here. And we are our face. And what was I gonna fucking do here? Is this our? Oh, did I? Okay, there's resource. Oh, there's trees. I think I was going to do what? I got that. All right. There's you up there. Um, I don't know what exactly what I was going to go do. I don't remember. This is what happens when you don't play Minecraft for long periods of time. Um, there's a bunch of trees and stuff up there, cows, and I mean, uh, no, let's just fucking go caving. No, you're right. Do I have flame of iron? Do I got more iron? No, I don't have more iron. Maybe we should just go to the resource mountain. Do I have? No, I don't have waystones other than right go there. Uh, what have we done? We went really no. That's all we. Okay, we went up that way apparently. Okay, huh? Well, let's. Do we have a boat? Um, is there a boat? There's a boat right over here. Okay, let's grab a boat. Let's grab our pay for boat. Pay for boat. We'll swing by the resource mountain and let's and get more iron and stuff. And just keep going south, I guess, just to find out what we're. Uh, yeah, we need a few things. Hey, cows. But yeah, yeah. So I just figured, I just wanted to play Minecraft, and might as well just stream it. I mean, produce more content for my channel. And I'm awake, and I've had a cup of coffee, and uh, you get to enjoy my wonderful morning voice. I know y'all love my morning voice. So, hey, I don't sound fucking conceited at all. I am pleasantly surprised by how many people viewed last night's stream, collab with my with Zero, my son, and GVP, which was kind of cool. Yes, I will be picking on GVP due to the fact he streamed for 2 hours with his mic muted, which was fucking hilarious. No, but we're friends. I'm allowed to pick on him. And I'm old. I'm allowed to. See, this is the nice thing about being the youngest of 12 children. You learn the art of picking on people because it happened quite frequently when I was growing. Well, there's a lot of freaking caves here. I didn't know that before. I don't remember that, but okay. Oh, joy. That was good. That was a brilliant move on my part. I tell you what. You know, but yeah, there's a like cave galore here. Let's kind of, you know, take a look. See, oh, there's a mine shaft right there. I mean, yeah, mine shaft right there. Maybe that'd be a better idea than going up there. Let's go down here and kind of explore that. How can I get down there? Do I have torches? Yeah, I got torches. Yeah, I don't necessarily need a shield right now. Think we can get down there over this way? Maybe? We'll see. Yep. Let's kind of check it out. Go down here. Bum, 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 bum. I like mine shafts. Early game, they're like a quintessential, like, ultimate spot. Let's kind of just. I'll take the coal. Yeah, concentrating on breaking blocks right at the moment. I'm sorry that the talking has stopped. But hey, sometimes you gotta pay attention to your surroundings in Minecraft. And of course, I got the fucking hiccups again. It's like every time I stream, I get the hiccups. It's like a curse. That, like, yeah, I know I'm talking about last night's stream a lot, but it was a lot of fun, you know. And believe it or not, even at my age, I do like having fun. I know it's like something that people won't like consider, that, you know, people as they get older. Oh, that's lovely. That they like to have fun. It's like I don't know why. It's like you reach a certain age and you don't think you should be able to have fun anymore. It's a weird kind of concept that I don't really understand why people all of a sudden like, hey, you're old, you're not allowed to have fun anymore. No. Where did that rule happen? I don't remember that rule. Apparently there's something right behind here. Oh joy, we got somebody with a freaking backpack down there. Alright, let's just go ahead. Ooh, that wouldn't have been good. Oh, there he is. I can see him. You got a zombie stuck in the water down there. Oh, this is like wonderful. But let's just light this all up, because we don't need creepers dropping on our head. Excuse me. Morning sneeze. This is... Oh. I could fall down there, but I don't want to. We got a nice little ravine right here. We got some copper. We'll grab the copper while we're here. Oh, he's still playing his music. You know, good for him. But I want to get down to that. Let's see here. Maybe put down like this, maybe. see. What? All right. I know this is like super stimulating. I also know like streaming Minecraft is not typically the most exciting thing in the world as far as like action-packed type thing. But oh, let's not do that. Yeah, let's toss the torch up there just in case. But it's it's like a good early morning game. It's like not high intensity type shit. All right. That should get us all the way back up. Hold on. I'm having like a major league sneezing. Oh, I got a bed. Oh, let's do something smart. Boom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, slow response time here on this. All right, we'll put the bed back up there. And another reason to go to a mine shaft is to get cobwebs, because we can make a bow. Ah, fuck. Yeah, we can do this. Boom. Boom. Okay. Just kind of take a look around. Now, yeah, I know I probably should be concentrating on like getting waystones or stuff like that, but no, I can't really pass up a mine shaft. Let's just get a stone sword and put you in there for right now, because I want some cobwebs. I really, these new sounds that Minecraft have, I mean, I'm sure people like them. Some of them are not okay, but there's a few I'm kind of like, I could have done without that. You know? No. All right. I want those cobwebs. You know, I know they want these new ambient sounds type thing, but I don't think breaking a cobweb should sound like crumpling paper, to be honest with you. But, oh, joy. That was a brilliant move on my part. Do I have a shovel? Yeah, okay, I do have a shovel. Well, let's grab that real fast. And we'll just... So there's apparently a minecart over that direction, but we're going to go this way. Just to... And take that. Let's not go down there. But crap. I mean, there's not too much talked about in the VTubing world as far as like the big conversation. Last few days we've kind of covered all the bad stuff that's happened in the past year, but there's been some good things. I mean, some good things as a result of bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, those that graduated from like corporations that are now independent. I mean, and achieving being wildly successful at it. I guess we need to eat. Oh, thank you for the burp. I sure do appreciate that added sound effect. Now let's switch out the shovel for the axe. Uh, what? 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 Where's... Oh. You asshole. I saw the creeper over there. Pretty sure it was a creeper over there. Oh, okay, we just jump over that. Really? Oh, damn it. I'm gonna clear this all out. In case I need to make a hasty getaway. Alright, now, let's go ahead. There we are. Yeah, do that. Let's go down this way. Uh-huh. Oop, grab that. Alright. Oop, grab that. Hey, cute. It's getting pretty lot of good cobwebs and stuff. Like I said, there's been some. I know it's like we can focus on the bad stuff that happened in 2025, but like I said, there's been some good things. We got plenty of really good music. There's been numerous concerts. There has been like a lot of achievements. Not let me make something clear. When I say achievements, I'm not talking about awards. I'm talking about where let's get the sword ready. All right, we're probably good to make more torches right here. I mean, awards and notoriety. I mean, yeah, the statistics of like viewership and watch hours have gone down, but that's kind of true across the board. It's not gonna. It's things are starting to balance out again after the pandemic, COVID. I don't know why I said pandemic. Don't. I'm not afraid of saying COVID. It's like it's not like a taboo subject. I don't think it ever should have been a taboo subject, to be honest with you. I mean, sometimes the best way to work through your fear is to talk about this stuff. Yeah, some iron. And to like stifle a conversation because, you don't want to spread false information. Well, sometimes, spread. I hate to say this because I'm not a fan of it. People saying things knowingly are incorrect sometimes lead to like the truth. Like, Iron Mouse having a baby. I was like, are you fucking stupid? Seriously. So obviously he didn't like do any like research into her disease or anything like that. But it kind of led to the truth to come out where Hey, bitch, you're just making up fucking lies now. Just because you don't particularly like Iron Mouse, or you just want to get a rise out of her fans or shit like that. And then again, even if it was true, it's none of our fucking business. I think that's like the main thing we need to get out of 2025 as far as anything. There's some things, yeah, okay, it's not a big deal if we know about it. But there's some things is like, no, we don't really need to know. All right. We don't need to know who's in a, what kind of relationship people have with each other. It's none of our business, to be frankly, to be honest about it. Okay. Ooh, there's a minecart. Let's check that out. We got magnet thingamabobby. We got some iron, coal. We got some good shit right here. Tell you what. All right. Let's go this way. Oh, more coal. Huh. Set that up there. I don't know why I did that. But, no, there's just things that, I mean, it's like everybody now knows that Zero is my son. Okay. And for a while, I was trying to protect him. No, not because don't think, it's not because, no, I'm concerned about, well, that sucked. By his safety, really. Because he's a grown-ass man. He can protect himself. I know that. But, you know, it's still part of me being the parent type situation. I want to protect my child from people that wish to do harm because his association with me. But, you know, if you listen to us talk to each other and how our voices sound alike, you can kind of figure out we were related. All right. And we probably couldn't keep it a secret for very long, to be honest with you. It's like something that was going to come out. So it's like something, you know, might as well take care of it at the beginning and confront it and get it out of the way. But was it really any of your business? No. I'll be honest about it. It's none of your business to know that Zero is my son. But it stops all the theorizing, all that stuff, if you know what I'm saying. I really don't. So just to get it out there in the open, all that stuff, it's fine. I realize it just like prevents a lot of the gotcha moments. It's like it's not really a fucking gotcha moment. It's like if you have a brainstem, you can figure out that we were related. You know, it's okay. He's grown. He's an adult. And we already talked a little bit about how things happened for him to came to be in my care. But we didn't get you. Come here, you little shit. I want to kill you. Come here. Wait, fly over there. I'm gonna get you. Where do you go? Where are you? There you are. Yeah, all that to kill a bat. Yeah. Yeah. Really wanted him dead. That's the reason why I hate bats. Well, in this game. Okay, it's like they're a pointless mob. They really serve no point to them. Other than just to be annoying, to be honest with you. That's all they're basically designed to be, is annoying. I mean, whatever relationship VTubers, IRL streamers, as much shit I've been giving IRL streamers lately, it's none of our business. No. I don't care who's dating who. I don't care who's fucking who. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't detract from the enjoyment I get from watching their streams or anything. And I'll be honest, it shouldn't detract from your enjoyment either. If it does, that sounds like a you issue, not a me issue. You know, it's like I think it was Pokimane. Like everybody, she was keeping like it's like an implied secret that she didn't want out that she had a boyfriend, but realistic. I mean, your opinion may vary on this. She is attractive young lady. Okay, to think that she didn't have a boyfriend, you were fooling yourselves. Be quite honest. You know, this goes back to be careful how far you take this parasocial stuff. Because if you take it too far, do I want to go up there? I want to go over there. Let's kind of. Well, this is a good place to set up shop, Roy. And cook up some of this iron that we have. Do I have more iron in here? No. Okay, but we can cook up the iron and the copper and all that stuff. Well, like I said, it's none of our business. No, we don't need to know who's fucking who and all that shit. It's none of our concern. I mean, to be quite honest about it, someone's like gargling salt water below me. Because they're going to do it regardless. And quite frankly, they don't need our approval. We don't want you having coitus with this person. Yes, I did say coitus. Coitus, whatever. I said it correctly the first time. Leave me alone. No. But, yeah, it's like, it doesn't... They don't... No entertainer or public figure needs our approval to get to be in a relationship with somebody. It's... I mean, yeah, celebrity gossip, all this shit. It's like... After a while, as you get older, it doesn't become that important. Still can't fucking talk. I think that's going to be like what I'm going to be known for, not be able to say certain words. And because, no, I mean, I'm not trying to be insulting to you all, but most of the people who listen to me are in the 18 to 25 demographic. All right. All this stuff about who's sleeping with who, all that stuff is fascinating to you all. It's like the gossip and all that. It's like you care about it. But as you get older, other things become far more important. especially once you get married, have kids. All of a sudden, that becomes far more important than who's fucking who. Is someone gay? Is someone trans? It doesn't fucking matter, to be honest with you. What matters, are they a good person? That's what starts to matter after a while. It's not who they're sleeping with, to be honest with you. Because, no, you're sleeping with somebody if you're married or have a significant other. But, and it's like, once again, it's like, hey, you don't go to work and advertise, hey, I'm fucking this person now. I mean, you reach a certain age, it's like, it doesn't fucking matter who's doing who to what, you know? Because as long as they're not breaking the law, it's once again, it's nobody's fucking business. I spilled a little bit of coffee on my mouse pad. Now it's like every time I touch my mouse pad. Okay, you know what? I got 2 mouse pads. I'm just gonna switch them up because it's annoying me. And there we are. I don't like moist surfaces. So it's just like some people don't like the word moist. I just don't like moist surfaces. All right, how much gravel did I get? I got pretty good quantity of gravel, to be honest with you. I'm gonna keep the boat there. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here once this copper finished cooking up. But and it's not really that big of a fucking deal, honestly. It's like it doesn't. You get to the point you care about what's really impacting your life. All right. The who's banging who, it doesn't impact your life unless you're married to them. Then it impacts your life. But all the other who this celebrity or this public figure fuck this person, it's like, who gives a shit? It doesn't affect if I'm gonna be able to buy food this month, you know? And if it does, why? Really? Why? But so it's like, no, who cares which VTuber has a kid? That's information you don't need to know. Who cares if someone has a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever? Once again, it's information you don't really need to know. You don't need to know their sexuality either, to be honest with you. Honestly, it shouldn't. That shouldn't really affect their entertainment value. To either you're entertained by them or not. If y'all of a sudden they're gay, trans, whatever, and they're all of a sudden that determines if they're entertaining to you. I'll be honest, that says more about you. Listen, I'm not the guy that sit here and go touting trans right and all that stuff. I'm more along the line to say, hey, be respectful. If you want respect, give respect. If you act like a fucking idiot, well, everybody has a right to call you out on being a fucking idiot. All right. Don't go to extremes with anything. And that's what parasocial does. A lot of people take it to fucking extremes. Where it's, oh, they got a significant other. I can't watch them because they have a significant other. It ruins the immersion for me. Really? Really? All of a sudden that they don't sing as good as they were before. They're not as funny as they were before. Really? Can't you just fucking enjoy it? That's what I'm trying to get at. It shouldn't really have any effect on you as far as their entertainment value. I mean, it's like, yeah, all that hanging over me bothers me. Yeah, that's all gone. That makes me feel better for some reason. I don't know why. But I kind of wish the AI for zombies was back to the way it used to be, where they can't sense you 16 blocks away or 8 blocks. I think it's either 16 blocks or 8 blocks away. It's just no. Hey, you can't see me. Go the fuck away. No, I haven't taken a shower yet, but I know I don't stink that bad, dude. How close are you? Where are you? Where are you? Because you're annoying me, and I want you to go away. I have a bunch of skeletons over there. Can you just fucking despawn, please? At least this is almost done. Put that back in there. Oh, sounds like he's going away. Cool. I'm easily the constant zombie noises annoy me. But then again, what doesn't? You know, as long as the skeletons don't start shooting at me, I'm fine. I know it's funny. I call this the cheating series, but I pretty much play this straight up. I occasionally use world edit to like remove grass and stuff like that, but other than that, I don't really like go into creative mode and give myself stuff like diamond armor and all that kind of shit. I mean, every once in a while, especially if like I don't travel a long distance and I don't have a waystone, I may go into creative mode just to prevent having to go travel all the way back. And yeah, I do teleport every once in a while, but I don't it's not I don't rapidly cheat, and that's the funny thing, at least to me. I'm just wondering. I'm just out of curiosity. What's the durability? 5 attack damage, 1.6. What's this? It's the same as a stone. It's pretty much the same as a stone sword. Okay, what's about that? Yeah, actually, no. It's exactly the same as a stone sword. So, what's the point, really? Make it like one tick a better bit than a stone sword. To be honest with you, I mean that's what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah. It's fair enough yet. Really? Okay, let's get out here. I mean, eventually we'll come back to it. Yeah, whatever. Yes, I know I could have made stairs. The way this wraps around, it's not really like the best way to do it. Put a torch right there. Really? Not set means caught on fire? You gonna follow me all the way up here? I don't want your rotten flesh. I do gotta admit, it's kind of nice they did the copper tools thing, you know? Because copper was pretty fucking useless, by the way, for a while. There's cows and there's horses. No, I can make us. No, I don't have leather. I could kill the cows to get the leather, but we'll hold off on that. Once again, I do think pigs should get you should get leather from pigs. It just makes sense. That's all. It's like why can't you? I mean, in real life, yes, you can. You know, get leather from pigs. It just doesn't make sense why you kill a pig, you don't get fucking leather. And only from cows. Hey, I mean, yeah, I want fucking realism in my Minecraft games. Fuck you. God damn it. All right. Oh, where's my blocks? Where'd be a good place to go? I kind of, yeah, like right here would be like a good place to start doing. And we'll put you in there. We'll put you in there. Put you in there. Put you over there. We'll bring you down there so we can get up here. There. Oh, llamas. I thought there was cows. I was wrong. I might as well start gathering resources while we're here. We got some iron right here. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff right here. Yeah. Hi. Just call me the voice of Minecraft. I want that there. There. Here. Let's go ahead and get these emeralds. You know, go here. Ooh, we got some emeralds right there. We're making some bank here, folks. Yeah, I'm trying to sound hip. Give me a break. Hey. Once again, it's like terms I won't use. Riz. I will never fucking use Riz. It's like, it just sounds so goddamn stupid to me. Hey man, you got Riz. What the fuck does that mean? Am I drooling? Because that's the first time I heard that. I was like, what, they're drooling or something? What the fuck is Riz? Charisma. Then fucking say charisma. It's not that hard of a word to say. I should know. I have problems with speaking certain words. If you guys haven't noticed, charisma is not one of them. It's like, it's that hard to say for you all now or something. I mean, it's like, okay. Oh, he's got left a little armadillo shell there. Yay. It's like, okay. And I know you can make an XP farm with armadillos. I don't know how. Maybe something I will investigate later on, just no, for curiosity's sake. Yeah, get some more. Oh, geez, this is a big one. Part of it's getting the resources, like get all the coal I need, but also is the experience points. Hey, JJ, how you? Good morning, buddy. You got plans for New Year's? You know? You got anything going on for New Year's, dude? I know you want to talk about VTuber stuff, but hey, I want to know if you got anything planned for today. Ooh. Bunny. Yeah, I'm aware of it. I'll be quite honest. Here's my thought on that, JJ. I'm gonna be quite honest about it. Did she do some bad shit? Yes. Did she try to fuck over her friends? Yes. But that does not mean people can't change. I'm just being honest. I do believe in like giving second, third, well, even fifth chances, because no, you gotta, you know, people change because they go through, you know, they hit rock bottom, and it's kind of hard for us to decide what's rock bottom for these people, you know. I do so love the fact that it's fucking raining. I love the rain in Minecraft so goddamn much. Yeah, I'm trying to get there to it. I got the fucking hiccups again. But you know, and I really don't believe in canceling people. I don't. It's like people fuck up all the time. Okay, it's part of being human. It goes back to what I've always said, nobody is perfect. Contrary to popular belief. And to believe that people are perfect. Yeah, that this person can do no wrong is it's a very naive look of how to look at things. People make mistakes. They deserve to, you know, come back from those mistakes, because people said the same thing about Cinder. Well, that stuff come back. You know, her career was over and all that stuff. No, she bounced back. She's doing fine. So I believe, no, give her when she comes back. If you want to, like, nope, see if she's changed. Give her an opportunity to see if she's changed, and go from there. It's just not strictly cancel her because she fucked up. Once she learned from it, give her an opportunity. That being said, I'm not going to watch her. I don't like her content. Okay, it's not about anything about what she did. I just don't like her content. Okay, I mean, so yeah. If she comes back, you know, if she does her first stream and apologizes, or even if she doesn't, you know, if she just wants to move on from it, I think just like with Cinder, everybody should give her an opportunity to move on from it and not live in her mistakes. A lot of people want to, you know, keep people in that moment where everything turned to shit. You can't live like that, you know. I mean, you're going to make mistakes. It's going to fucking happen. And some of it is not your doing, some of it is, and you learn, and hopefully you don't make the same mistake twice, you know? So you got to kind of move on. Now, there are people that bounce from fuck up to fuck up to fuck up, and they don't really learn from their fuck ups. Now, those are the people you kind of like look at and go, how many times do you do this shit? It's going to take you to learn not to do this shit. Oops, sorry for whacking the microphone. You know, it's kind of where my position on majority of these type of things. I mean, if they come back and make a statement, whether it be an apology or something along the lines, I just want to move on from this. I'm not going to live in this era of when things turn to shit. But this is going to be my one and only time to talk about this, and from here on out, I'm just going to move on. I don't think there's anything really wrong with that, to be honest with you. The acknowledgement of this happened, don't necessarily have to give a reason why. To sound regretful that it did happen, and if there was something that they did wrong, and they honestly sound like they are sorry for their actions. It's time to move on. No, you can't just keep everybody in this moment of pain. Okay, it doesn't solve anything, really. I mean, to constantly bring up their mistakes, it doesn't solve nothing other than, I feel great because I made somebody miserable. That's not the way to live your life, to be honest about it. Yeah, I'm sitting here staring at that fucking armadillo walking back and forth over there. It's not, I mean, it's like people, there's some people out there that just want to torture Shy Lily. Why? I mean, yeah. Do I think Shy Lily, the person, is evil? No. I think she made a lot of mistakes. Yes. Like anybody else. But I don't think she should spend the rest of her life paying for those mistakes. Because if you having that thought process, well, you have to accept there's going to be people out there thinking that Cinder should pay for her mistakes for the rest of her life. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, I like her, so I'm going to treat her differently than this person over here that fucked up. Well, she fucked up too. Why is she allowed to move on from it and nobody else? It's not right. People make mistakes all the goddamn time. I mean, I've said numerous times, I am not a perfect person. I have made huge mistakes. Okay. Well, they may not be online. Well, some of them were, actually. But do I live in those times I made those huge fucking mistakes? No. I don't want to really relive that. I mean, I apologized to people and I moved on, which I think is more than fair than anybody. If they choose not to accept my apology, that's them. That's on them. I apologized and I moved on. If they don't accept my apology, hey, fine. You don't have to. Okay? And that's the truth. They don't have to accept apologies. I mean, if that's what they want, fine. It's not you did your part. You express remorse. If they don't want to accept it, okay. It's from that point on, there's nothing you can do. You move forward. And I think 2026 should be the year of moving forward, not wallowing in this constant bouncing from drama to drama to drama. I'm not just talking about VTubers. I'm talking about anything, really. If 2025 was a shit year for you personally, move on. No, there's nothing you can do about it, really. It happened, acknowledge it, and then move on. Because if you continue to live in it, all you're going to do is be miserable. And who wants to spend a whole fucking year being miserable? It's like, you got better things to do with your time than being fucking miserable all the time. I'm going to go get those emeralds, and I'm actually going to get all that iron there. And go that way, get all the iron, and then go over here and get those emeralds. I think that's the play. I'm not really concerned with coal right now because I got plenty of coal. Yeah, I got like a lot of coal. So we're kind of good on coal right at the moment. What I need to do is start heading south and see if we can find some waystones. But yeah, so that's my philosophy on like Bunny Aru. It's like even Adora Bunny, if she came back, no, even though I don't like her content, I don't find her entertaining. I don't really have anything against her as a person, but no, she does. She deserve a chance to come back, prove that she is remorseful for the things she done. Yes, she does. Okay, it takes a certain amount of personal strength to do that, knowing that people are going to criticize you and put you on blast as soon as you come back, which is why I respect Cinder so much, because it would have been quite easy for her to either not come back or rebrand, because there was a certain amount of notoriety with the Cinder brand, and it still is. But she's moving forward and overcoming it, to be honest with you. And I think everybody should have an opportunity to overcome these obstacles. You become a better person for it. And as long as you learn from it and you give them an opportunity to display that they learned from it and they became a better person for it. Because nobody's fucking perfect. You know, y'all are gonna make mistakes. No one's gonna go through life without making major fuck ups. It's just not a possibility. It's just not gonna fucking happen. All right, and I'm sure if you make a major fuck up, you don't want to spend your rest of your life stuck in that moment when you made that major fuck up. You know, you want to move on from it. You pay the you pay the price. You show your remorse, all that stuff. It's time to fucking move on. You don't ever live in a moment that you're miserable. It's not how to go through it. Now, there are some people who do that, by the way, who just live in that moment where they're miserable all the fucking time. And something bad happens and they constantly remind people, oh, this horrible thing happened to me. Oh, this horrible thing happened to me. All this. Okay, shut the fuck up about it and move on. You talking about and living in it, it's not going to change the fact that it happened. What changed the fact that it happened, you learned from it, you did something to prevent it from happening again. Now you have proven that you can grow as a human being. Right? Just don't wallow in like life sucks, everybody sucks. I all that stuff. I mean, I'll be honest about it. It's one of the reasons why I step away from things sometimes, because it just made me fucking miserable. Well, why stay in a place that's gonna make you fucking miserable all the time? Yeah. Also, just grab that one here. Over here, get this iron. That's a lot of iron right over here. I know there's some at the very top, but I don't want to work that hard for it. There's some right there. Some over there. Yeah. I heard you the first time. It's right there. You know, you sound like me when I have a bad cold. that. I gotta go deal with that. Jesus Christ. I got hacking, oinking, all this stuff going on around me. Got some high altitude pigs here. Since it's right there, I'll grab it because I don't think oh, there's some more right there. I like that. Alright, there's some right here. Some more emeralds right there. Oh. What are you looking at? Right here. That's, I mean, there's a lot of things that I do have my biases about. It's like if you tech children or you do things, whether knowingly or unknowingly, put children in harm's way. I At that point, it's like I don't think you're a good person. It's not. Well, it doesn't matter if at one point in time I like your content or not or whatever. It's just flat. I don't think you're a good person. And yeah, I do think you need to be canceled for it because no, you purposely or unknowingly, which is worse in my opinion, you should be aware of if you're putting children in danger. Because that's like, I didn't know. You're an adult. You should fucking know. That's not acceptable. That's not an acceptable excuse. I'll sleep on top of a mountain. I like that. But yeah, if it's nothing like along those lines, then yeah, you have a right to prove the fact that you have learned and grow as a person. Did I ever make myself a bucket? No. That's probably something I should do. We'll toss that in there for right now. No, that, no, no. And once we get down here, and we'll make us a couple buckets. Did I just walk by some? Oh, there's mine right there. Oh. Yeah. And you just gotta and I'm trying to figure out how to say things without sounding like I'm repeating myself. It's a very hard lesson to learn, to be honest with you. Really? Because it's very, very easy to be hypocritical all the fucking time. That's a lot of coal. I'm taking it. That's a lot of that experience points. Oh. Okay. There's a lot more here, so but we can come back to it. Hey, Mr. Billy Goat. Don't knock me off the top of this, please. Because I don't think I could survive the fall, to be honest with you. But like I said, it's a very hard lesson to learn. One, on both sides of it. The side of I made a mistake, I need to learn from it and prevent myself from doing that shit again. Is this like a flower forest or something? But and it's also like the people on the other side. It's like, okay, they fucked up and they have a right to come back and prove that they learned from it. Okay, I'm not saying trust them. Let's make something clear. I'm not saying trust them. I'm saying give them an opportunity to earn your trust back. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like I don't want to use that example. I'll use that example too many times. Why's that one got like vines on it? Okay. It's like Hololive. Okay, right now, if you ask me, do I trust Hololive? No. Should I give, if Hololive displays that they've changed and they're going to take care of their talent better, if they come out with a statement like that, acknowledge how they fucked up, should I give them an opportunity to prove it? Yeah, probably. But it's up to me to decide whether or not to do that. You know, here's the thing: what a lot of people don't understand, using like Hololive as an example. I don't think they fucking care if I approve of it or not. Right? That's just the thing. I don't think they care. I don't know. That's a lot of fucking saplings. I'll tell you that much. That's 11 saplings right there. Okay, let's put that. Let's hold into that. You need to hold into that. Let's put that up there. Let's grab you. Put you down. Make an X. Let's not waste any of our durability on that. Let's go ahead and finish chopping the rest of this down. Yeah, fucking sheep. Oh, that's 12 saplings. Oh, that's 13. That's a lot of freaking wood. This was a huge tree. Alright. Alright. Well, I guess I could swing by Feral Garden here and get some of that wood there. And saplings. It's like over here. Alright. If I could get over there. Jeez. Alright. Did I get any saplings from that? Oh, I guess not. Jeez. About fucking time, I tell you what. It's like, how long are you gonna hold on to that shit? Let's just keep going this way. No, I don't want to deal with the creaking right now. I could come back and get amber later. Do you want to get out of the dark oak forest before night? Like, I need to do this. Yeah, that's 2 trees there. That's fine. That on there. Yeah, put that in there. No, I don't care about that, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll put that right there. And there. You can be right there. Well, no. And the hardest part in any of this is to acknowledge that you made a mistake. That's actually the really hardest part. It's that acknowledgement that you made a mistake. Even if it was a well-meaning thing, if you made a mistake, you made a mistake. And you have to acknowledge the mistake and learn from that mistake and grow from that mistake. That's how you mature. You know, and that's, well, to put it bluntly, that's how you get the reputation of being quote unquote wise. You know, wisdom comes through, I thought I saw iron over here. I don't. Yeah, I thought I saw iron over here. I guess I was wrong. Whatever. All right. Whee. Oh, that's a big dark oak forest. Is there? I'm kind of surprised there's not a woodland mansion here. We're going to go that way, around the coast here. All right, we're going to go that way, this way. But, and that's the hard part. Most people don't like admitting that when they make a mistake. Well, like I said, it's part of human nature. You don't want to say okay. What? Why? All right. No one does. It's not something that people are comfortable saying. That, hey, I fucked up. I was totally wrong. It's not. It's nobody likes doing that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it doesn't get easier as you get older. It's not like something that you probably would never be comfortable with saying. Because no one ever is. Yeah, go in there, go in there, go in there, go in there. Duck can go in there. Alright. Alright. Okay. I probably should. I hear the skeleton. Don't care. Now we're gonna do the smart thing and go over here and turn our bed down. Let's get back to a little bit more positive subject, which is I would like to believe that 2026 is going to be a much better year all the way around for everybody. I know it's like wishful thinking on my part, and to believe that it's always like New Year's. It's always like this. I don't think anybody goes into the New Year's going, oh, this year was like the most awesome year ever. Hope the next year is shit. I don't think that happens. If it does, well, you kind of have an issue. But it's more along the lines, hey, there's never ever going to be a quote unquote perfect year. That is such an interesting generation right there. Look at that. I like how it the little swoops right there. That is kind of cool. That's kind of cool looking. Yeah. To be honest with you, that is cool looking. But like I said, we're coming up to a swamp. Yeah, it's a swamp over there. Not big fans of swamps. And there's also more dark oak. That's interesting. We're gonna go this way. That's interesting too. Look at that. This is like an interesting world generation right here. I think that's yeah, like is it like a mini swamp or something? Yeah, a little mini swamp. Oh, there's more swamp over there. I think it would be probably like a good idea to go through, go over land, go through the dark oak forest. Yeah, because sometimes you run across some interesting things in a dark oak forest, or maybe a woodland mansion or something like that. And it's easier to do that to avoid the swamps, all that. Yeah. I think I said this a while back. I used to like purposely go on my way to find swamps to and build my base close to swamps because you could find a lot of diamonds in that area because there was this whole uh thing about fine. Yeah, no, I just use an axe to get sand. The clay and amount of clay equals you do some kind of like 3 movements here, 4 movements there, and you dig down and you'll find diamonds. Okay, go away. Go away. Yeah, another fucking pig. I'm really getting sick of these fucking pigs. I'll tell you this. Oh, these are the regular pigs. You know what? You guys are. I'm having problems finding waystones, but I have no problems finding a fucking woodland mansion. You know? What we got here? Oh, there's quivers and there's all right, whatever. Yep. I guess I'm picking some of these up. Let's go check out this woodland mansion real fast. I mean, I think I could do it. I'm not playing hardcore, so yeah, I could probably do it. But to be honest with you, I prefer to like put a waystone in there and teleport back in and out. I really wish I could find a waystone. I don't know what, it's never been this like extremely difficult for me to find waystones. Where's the entrance to this sucker? All right. It's gonna be on water again. It's like the last few woodland mansions I found. It's like the entrance is like in the water. No, sort of. Which interesting. Real quick, I'll just go in here and slap some torches there. Okay. And just get the fuck out of here. Just put that one there. Now that's all lit up. Actually, H? H or G? Or G? No. J. Okay. Shit. Confirm. Alright, there we are. We got it marked on the map. Just keep. No, we want to go that way. We want to go south. But yeah, I think hopefully 2026 is like going to be the year that everybody just gets together and say we're just going to move forward. If we have issues with each other, we're just going to talk about it privately. We're not going to do fucking Google Docs and all that shit because it's kind of dumb, to be honest with you. She cooked my food wrong. Google Doc. I ordered a caramel mocha with double squirts of cream and Google Doc. It's like, stop that. There we are. There we go. We got those two. No, that's nice. We just want to keep going south. Yeah, let's 2026 be Google Doc free. No, even though I've read pretty much every Google Doc that's been released this past year. I haven't covered every single one of them on stream because it becomes to the point where this is like all high school bullshit. I'm not going to do a stream with me saying, "Oh, here's some more high school bullshit." It's kind of there's no point in that. Don't asshole. Oh, stay still. Thank you. No feather. You're kind of pointless. I mean, I don't really care about your chicken. I want the feather. No, I need leather. You're far away from me. There we are. Don't ask me why I didn't kill the pigs when they're oinking all over around me, but I didn't. I don't care about sheep. No. Sheep for sheep. Excuse me, come through. In fact, all the animals are noisy. I think chickens are the worst. But I mean, I did the New Year's resolution thing for 2026, and I tell you what I want for VTubing. Fine. I'll kill you. Jesus Christ, King, just get out of the way. Oh, we're coming up. There's a village up ahead. Cool. We'll go to this village. It's on the way. But, one thing I did not really talk about, because I do watch IRL streamers, by the way. I do. There's some I used to watch consistently, and I'm not just talking about those that are VTuber adjacent. It's like, no, I enjoy their content, so I'll watch it. I mean, it doesn't have necessarily all, even though I talk about VTubers quite frequently. Come back here. What? Thank you. Jesus Christ, what's going on? I killed you and you're just like giving me a goddamn hard time. Don't know why. Yeah, I'll take the bread and the potatoes. I don't remember what I have, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab that stuff anyway. All right. You don't. All right. You guys just left the door open for all on your own. I didn't do that. And apples. Okay. I do like that mod that auto sorts chest. I really do. Oh, stop. Stop. Stop! Thank you. Yeah, we'll go down this way. Oh, get some more leather. Get some. Don't need the leather pants. You can have. Oh, we'll do this. Because they always can find a better line of work than being, other than being a leather worker. To be honest with you. I can use it to make a lava farm. And y'all can just stay over there. Hey, this is like the... Oh, I got a saddle. That's cool. Oh, there's a lot of you over there. Quite a bit, actually. Hey, horse. Hoping. You're just hoping on Doc's keeping them farm. Yeah. I don't... Hopefully, the year 2026 will be the year of no Google Docs. That would be like totally fucking awesome. Okay, I definitely need to go to sleep. All right, put that down. Just go to sleep. So I can collect the hay bales and peas and stuff. All right, let's put this stuff in there. We're kind of full. I don't have any gold, and I don't have a waystone. I'll have to travel over land to get back to where... Oh. Okay. You do you, bud. Yeah, I do want the hay bales. Where is that? Okay, I want that. And since I got that out, I can put you in there. All right, let's grab those hay bales. Hopefully there's not a creeper or nearby. Did I get all of them? I got all of them. I saw a chest over here. I don't remember if I looked at it. Nope, I did not look at it. All right, boom, boom, boom. All right. House buys. Once again, no fucking waystone? Really? No waystone? Why don't you have a fucking waystone? Oh, shut up. Once again, shut up. Ah, you're fucking annoying. Yeah, I've been in that one. I don't see. Really? What is this? The village of leather workers? I swear. All right, let's go up here. There should be a chest up here. Let's. Huh? It wasn't completely useless. Excuse me. I need this hay. What we got in here? Oh, more bread and hay. Let's see what we got over here. What the hell? Weird. All right, let's Okay, let's put that there and bring that down here. Alright, do that. And we'll start doing this. Fuck off. You knocked me off of there. Here. See? Did that feel good? All right. You need to go. There you are. All right. I'm going to go up here and see this goddamn waystone. Well, there's rotten flesh all over the damn place. I can tell you that much. No waystone. Well, let's go see what's in this, if this house has anything. It's a cat on a cliff. What do we got here? Yeah, pretty much. I can't believe there's no waystone. All right. Oh, it's like a fruitless endeavor right there. To be honest with you. Ow. Ow. And you start heading back south. Trying to find fucking waystones. I'm not worried about that stuff. Great, I shouldn't be too concerned about it because I gotta just take the world map and teleport to wherever I go. But I really like waystones. Don't see any. Usually I come across at least like 3 of them by now, whether it be villagers or in the wild or anything like that. Listen, I only got 1 pork chop. I need to add to my collection. And there's a lot of you here. And you little shits keep moving. Sit still. Asshole. Thank you. God damn it. I'll just... I am not doing a marathon stream, by the way. You know, this is not a marathon stream. We'll like do when I'm pretty much like tired and everything. I'll like end the stream. I'm not doing the whole hey, I'm gonna keep going until I hit 200 thing. I'm not doing that. Okay. Most likely because I got other things I need to do today. Like I said, I need to go out and buy some alcohol because I like to celebrate New Year's Eve with some alcohol. And quite frankly, it's been a while since I had some. I think I've earned it. To be honest with you. I'm not. Don't want to get champagne. Let's just be clear. I don't want to get champagne. What I do want to do is get the favorite type of alcohol I like to drink. If those are wondering, it's called Grand Marnier. It's a cognac. It's there's always Drambuie, which is a honey whiskey, which I like. I like those two. I do have like a sweet tooth, and they're like very sweet type of tasting alcohol. And those are what I enjoy drinking. But the problem with that, they ain't fucking cheap. That's the reason why I don't drink that much. I don't like straight like bourbon whiskey. Okay. Don't ask me to drink Jack Daniels. I will never. I've yet to find a Jack Daniels I like to drink. To be honest with you, okay, it's not for me. I don't like the taste of it. Okay, we're just gonna go this way then. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I only slept for 3 hours, and I was awake. And believe it or not, this is like atypical of me. I would get up and like at between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, regardless of what time I go to sleep. It's so ingrained in me to get up at that time. It's hard for me not to. I mean, grant a lot of it is now more online. It's, oh, I don't have to go to work and all that stuff. I just go back to bed. But it's, you know, uh, but I would get up, depending on my mood, to be honest with you, I would, watch some videos. I mean, I do like my American Frontier Stories videos, but also, I mean, it's like the perfect time to, if I want to watch somebody's content, I can watch it at that time and start coming up with ideas of what I want to do on stream that day. Kind of like, I know I really don't plan my streams that like in depth, but no, I go to Twitter, see what people are talking about, that kind of stuff. Go to Facebook, see what people are talking about there, but I kind of tend to avoid Facebook because it's mostly fucking politics. Hey, how you doing? Do I have any bones? No, I got no bones, so I don't know. Sucks to be you. What I really would like to see is a fucking waystone any goddamn time here. Blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of how I play on my stream. What are people really talking about? If it's politics, I'm not really going to talk about politics. I mean, once again, I've said who I voted for, which is Donald Trump. I'm not a MAGA supporter. I disapproved of Kamala Harris, not just because of her platform, but because no one voted for her. And I'm like, that's not acceptable to me. That's the reason why I voted the way I voted. No one voted for her in the primary. The candidate was Joe Biden. And technically, until he accepted the nomination, Kamala Harris wasn't really on the ticket. People in the primary voted for him. That's the reason why I voted for Trump. I don't like if, put it this way, here, this is going to blow your fucking mind. If Trump tries to run for a third term, I won't vote for him. I'll vote for the other person because I think that's a huge, huge fucking mistake. All right. I'm not one of those people who think Trump is God. Do I think he's doing some things right? Yes. Immigration? Yes. He's doing that, needs to be taken care of. It's been put on the back burner for the last 40 years and never been properly addressed. Do I think that there's some other things that need to be addressed as far as that concerned? Yes. I don't think people who walk into this country should be able to get food stamps, all that stuff, and think that they don't, it's free of charge. No, if you apply for that, you get it, and you're not a U.S. citizen, you have to pay it back. It's a loan. If you come into this country illegally, it's a fucking loan. You will pay it back, the full amount. And if you refuse, guess what? You're out. You're gone. You're deported. Bye. Which, no, if you're here illegally, you should be deported. You broke the law. You didn't come into the country the correct way. You didn't know. Listen, asylum seekers, they can go to a U.S. embassy and apply for asylum, and they'll get them to the United States. I mean, wherever there's a U.S. embassy, they can go in there and ask for political asylum. Right? Huh? I've always felt that way. I mean, everybody wants to help everybody, but you gotta understand, we don't have the resources to help everybody. Turn your music down, you damn hippie. Oh, iron. I'll take that. I don't worry about it. If it was close by, I may fight him, but he's not. He's like down here someplace. I really don't care. Oh, there's cherry wood. Seriously? What are you doing? Following me? God damn. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear your goddamn hippie music. But it's no. I mean, my philosophy on immigration is if you come into the country illegally and you are given opportunities to become a U.S. citizen in a timely manner, if you drag your feet on it and get deported because you there's a lot of people have it's just not fucking Americans. This whole idea, it's not going to happen to me. Okay, we'll take some of these too. I think that's enough. Yeah. Oh, room portal. Let's go check that out. But I mean, I'm just being real. We don't have the resources to help everybody. I mean, and quite frankly, the government is so bad with like doing proper oversight on programs. It's like I was all in favor of Doge. I'll be quite honest about. I was all in favor of Doge. I mean, guys, it's your fucking money. You know. And you should be aware of where your money is going. It doesn't belong to the federal government. The government is the people. And you tend to, no. And the government has been putting the people second for a while. What was I? I was going to make a bucket. All right. Well, that's fucking got to stop. The American people should come first above all others. And as far as like these programs, no American citizen. Oh, hold on. Let me do that real fast. This is about to break. No American citizen should go hungry at all. They should have the ability to buy whatever food they want. I am not in favor. Oh, you're poor, so you gotta eat healthy. Well, if you want to, guess what? All that healthy food that you want them to eat, why don't you try to figure out why is it so goddamn expensive? Why don't you start there? I mean, I think that would be a good place to start, don't you? I just need one, so I don't need two. All right. Break you. Oh, whoa. Uh-huh. How'd that happen? Where are you? There you are. Well, let's take you, make you. And I can hold on, let's upgrade my backpack. We can do that. Because I got the gold. We can do that. And we'll do this. And we can store more shit in there after we do this. Yeah, there we go. And now I could do this. And yep, look at that. We got space. We have some space. You put stuff in here. Yep, we'll put that there. I'll bring you over here. Keep you there. Oh, put the potatoes in there. All right, see? That was very fortuitous of us. Okay. All right. Let me, yeah, we'll put that there. And grab this other gold block. And let's grab, let's go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna make it go blocks. We don't need blocks right now. Let's keep going south. Let's stay in the water for a little while. But yeah, social issues. Social issues are really, really easy. Treat people the way you want to be treated, regardless of race, religion, sexual orientation. Okay? I'll be honest, if I'm disrespectful to a trans person, it's because they're disrespectful to me first. If they make assumptions about me because I'm not trans and I'm a heterosexual and all that stuff, why would I give you the fucking time of day? You give what you want. Is that calcite? Is that calcite? I want to see if that's calcite. Because now I'm curious. Why am I like doing this? Like I said, to me, social issues are easy. Just treat people the way you want to be treated. You approach someone with anger, you're going to get anger in return. To me, it's not that fucking hard. Oh no, it's diorite. Okay, that was calcite. I was like, that would be at least unique. You know, it's not that hard. Well, it's not that hard to understand. It's hard to do. That's the thing. And I get that point. You know, it's like, it's hard to do. For whatever reason. Oh. No, people have resentments about whatever. I mean, like white people who have problems like doing the whole saying white privilege and all that stuff. Please, will someone give me my fucking white privilege? Because, and I hate to tell you, I'm a white boy that's very fucking poor, that barely able to get enough scratch together to pay all his bills and get food. Where the fuck is my white privilege? Because I really want to start using that shit. You know? I mean, yeah, I kind of sound angry. I get that. But it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, a quick story about that. I was doing an install. I got to this person's house, and they were kind of being abrasive to me, almost to the point of being rude, because they were black, I was white. This goes back to, yes, black people can be racist. I hate to tell you all that. Right? They make a lot of fucking assumptions about white people. Once again, I hate to tell you that. You know? But they're sitting there making assumptions. I got this, I got that, and quite frankly, I got tired of it. Oh, you're doing great. You're probably living high in a hog. I'm like, And you don't know what it's like to go hungry. I said, listen, and this was like a really tough time in my life. I was literally sleeping in my truck. Didn't have a home. I couldn't even afford a fucking hotel. And I was surviving on like this. Oh, let's go like that. On potato chips, granola bars, that kind of stuff. I wasn't eating very well. And I was a diabetic at this time. I think the most luxurious thing I bought myself during that time, other than no cigarettes, because I was going to buy cigarettes. Actually, I wasn't buying cigarettes. I was buying those fucking packs of cigars that look like cigarettes, but they're actually cigars. The most nastiest thing that you can smoke. Be honest with you. But the most luxurious item I would buy for myself was a bottle of soda. And I'm not talking about 2 liter. I'm talking about getting like a 16-ounce bottle of soda once a day. I would get that for myself. And this person's going on thinking I'm living high on a hog and all this stuff. I'm like, you have no fucking clue to what you're talking about. And they just kept right on. Then they said, well, you got that white privilege. I said, I do. Tell me when it starts. Because I really like to stop sleeping in my truck. I would really like to be able to go to McDonald's and just get a Big Mac. I'm not talking about a meal, just to get a fucking Big Mac. So please, please tell me when my white privilege kicks in. Because I really would love it right now. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so pissed. It's because you're a fucking racist. I didn't say this. Okay, I didn't say it. I wanted to, but I didn't. It's because you're a fucking racist. That's why. You're saying I got all this shit going for me. When does it happen? Because I really would like to know when it fucking happens. All right. No, it's... So you can't sit there and make assumptions about someone based on skin color alone. All right. I hate to tell you, not all Asians are good at math. I know that's going to be shocking to you all. You know, once again, don't assume stuff based on skin color, sexual orientation, religious beliefs. I mean, we got people on Twitter that are being, well, Muslims are just, no, not all Muslims are that way. It's like not all Americans are against Muslims, okay? All right. Is there extremists? Yes. But they are the minority. They aren't the majority. Okay. And unfortunately, usually the minority that speak the loudest also has the loudest guns. To be honest with you. And they all, just like what I've been talking about, they all have a persecution complex. You hate me because I'm Muslim. No. I hate you because you're an asshole. I hate you because you kill people. It doesn't matter if you're fucking Muslim, Jewish, Catholic, whatever. You're a fucking scumbag if you think killing people is the best way to change people's minds. You're just a fucking moron and a goddamn retard, and you're a waste of oxygen. If you believe that. That's a good way to win an argument. You kill the party that you're fighting with. Oh dear Lord, it's like the stupidest way to change people's minds. I mean, I don't really want to get into like a religious debate or anything like that, or is like being a Muslim you're evil or anything. I don't fucking believe it. I've met too many Muslims. All right. Now they will talk about their religion if you ask them, but most of the time they just want to keep to themselves and live their life. I know this is going to be shocking for everybody. I identify myself as a Catholic. Okay. I was raised a Roman Catholic, which, no, the joke is if you're a Roman Catholic, you feel guilty about everything. Okay, that's all. We believe, Roman Catholics believe in a vengeful God. Don't know why. Hey, Bear, how you doing? I'm just talking about... You got a breathing problem, dude? Jesus Christ. Yeah, apparently you do. Oh, by the way, you know, if you actually met a polar bear in real life, they will kill you. They're not gonna sit there and just let you walk by and go. Yeah, I think Minecraft should fix that shit. It's not. I mean, it kind of. Whoa! 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 Oh, hold on. Where are they shooting me from? Oh, they're over there. Okay, never mind. Figure it out. Just want to clear up that why someone's trying to shoot me. You can try as much as you want. I'm just gonna keep rowing this way. But you know, I don't approve of blanket statements. I've never approved of blanket statements. All Muslims are this. All Catholics are this. All white people are this. All black people are that. Prove it. Because if one black person, one white person, one Catholic, Muslim isn't like that, your statement is false. You're lying not just to whoever follows you on Twitter or the public. You're lying to yourself, which is worse. You just want to stay angry and hateful just for the sake of being angry and hateful. You're not, it doesn't even matter if you feel you're right. It's just you have this vendetta about this one particular instance, and I guess I need to. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep rolling to the dark, and so that pretty much means I gotta put Albright back on for a while. Oh, a boat, but I'm not going to go after it. I just want to get through this part here. Is that a mama bear? Let's see. Is there any cubs over there? Hold on, I thought I saw one real fast. No. Okay, but there's just a lot of fucking polar bears right there, I can tell you what. There's a cub. Let's go way over here now. All right. So yeah, I mean, I'm not in favor of blanket statements, because I think if you make blanket statements, you're a fucking idiot. Because it's easy to disprove. Not all Muslims are terrorists or extremists. Okay, not all white people have white privilege or very successful. Don't know what's white people. There are white people out there that know what it's like to go hungry. There's white people who are homeless. this whole myth of white privilege is a joke. Oh, it's easier for a white person. Let me know when it starts, because I really like to know when it starts. You know? Well, it's easier for you to overcome things. When? Really, when? I've been waiting for a while now. I want to know when it starts getting easier. You know? Yeah, fuck you with the whole blown up shit thing. Oh, grass. Better. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck. Jesus Christ! It's like everybody wants to shoot me right in the moment. Jesus Christ. I got slowness now on top of everything else. That's like a wonderful thing to have right at the moment. I don't have this on toggle. I got this on hold. Why do I have this on hold? Okay. I got do a change of direction here, and I gotta eat before I die. I hate snowy biomes. This is the reason why I hate snowy biomes. Like, don't do that. Stop that. No, maybe I should just fight these guys. So, like, letting them shoot me with slowness. You strays can stay over there, please. For the love of God, just stay over there. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Oh, God damn it! Jesus Christ, leave me alone! Enjoy more. Oh, Jesus Christ. And now I got Enderman coming out my ass. Oh, Jesus. This is worse than playing Phasmophobia. I swear, it's like everybody and their fucking brother's coming after me. This isn't hardcore. I don't have this on hard mode either. Jeez. What's... Oh, fuck. Oh, no, that's not good. All right, well, let's go to options for... What? Stop it! Controls. No, toggle. No, that's what we want. All right. Done. Back to the game, please. There we are. We're just going to run right through all this. Get me out of the snowy biome, please. For the love of God, get me out of here. Ah, shit. Well, no. Oh, God damn it. Put the fucking boat down. Put the fucking boat. No, I don't want torches down. I want the damn boat. Thank you. Go off. Jesus Christ. Oh, hell. You just stay up there. Right. Fuck you. All right. More goddamn creepers. Now, just leave me the hell alone, please. What? Stop doing that. Now I feel like I'm playing Q*bert. If you don't know what Q*bert is, Google it. I could deal with zombies. Zombies don't bother me that much. Leave me alone. Get me out of the snow. Thank God. I hate snowy biomes. I really do. Ah, planes. Stop with the goddamn skeletons already. Jesus, looks like a whole horde of them are after me. It's supposed to be a horde of zombies, not a horde of skeletons. Jesus Christ, they're just, it looks like that's all that's spawning here is skeletons. I don't even have time to like look around for... All right, real fast. We're going to just take a quick look and see. Oh, what the hell is that? Look at the size of that birch tree. I mean, it's like beehives, it's like a fucking skyscraper. Can I sleep? Maybe. Can I possibly sleep, please? Because I really want to get out of this mess. There we are. But look at... Well, when everything's burning right now, we're going to let everything burn. We're going to go look at that. That's going to be a lot of fucking bones right there. Look at that. Let's go check. It'd be silly not to. Hey, I just realized. I got cobwebs so I can make a bow, and I didn't make a bow. That's like a wonderful thing to do. Yeah, I want to go look at this. Oh, shit! Yeah, let's go back to normal here. Stop that! We don't need to be carrying the torches in our hands right now. Hey, look at that. Look at this birch tree. This is kind of funny. Look how tall that damn thing is. I mean, Jesus Christ. See, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10 blocks high. Hold on. I'm gonna do something real fast. Like, let me position myself like right here. All right, and then we're going to do F5. F5. Can I hit that? Nope, I can't. We're going to walk forward. Yeah, there we are. Walk forward. Yeah, and take a screenshot of that. That is like that is something else right there. Oh. Why are you constantly showing that? I don't want you to show that. But yeah, that's like really, really. The reason why I'm looking, I've never seen one. I know this is like something that people talk about, but this is the first time I've seen it. So yeah, let's kind of like go over here and I may do the grass thing just to get rid of it, so make it easier for us to see waystones. There's a lava. All right, let's do this. Okay. And we're going to go really, really far. 800 blocks. But don't go through life making assumptions. It's sloppy thinking. All right. Just because someone looks a certain way or has a certain religion or a certain sexual orientation, don't assume that they're a certain way. It's, like I said, sloppy thinking. I make the joke, I'm an old man. I'm 57 years old. Don't assume that I'm this great, wise old man. I'm not. A lot of stuff I say, which is what I've learned by making mistakes. It's like the mistake of making assumptions about people. It comes from my childhood, and my dad had a lot of faults. But he wouldn't tolerate racism or sexism. He would literally beat the shit out of you for doing that kind of crap. No, the worst. I got smacked right across the mouth for dropping the N-word. I think I was like 8, 9 years old. And said, "You don't talk like that, but you do." I know I do, because no one smacked the crap out of me when I did it. So, there you go. That's the reason why I don't use the N-word. That, in fact, as I grew up, I realized the people who typically said the N-word, regardless of skin color, are fucking morons. That's our word. You can't own a fucking word. If you want to go that route, okay, cracker is a white person word. You can't fucking use it. All right? There you go. See how dumb that sounds? That's our word. It's just fucking stupid. It's like, no, to assume because someone's gay, they're a certain way. Why? Oh, they're sensitive. They're kind and caring. I met some pretty shitty gay people, by the way. I have. I hate to tell you this. I met some pretty shitty trans people. Very few and far between. I will say that's the truth. Most people that I've met while working and going into their homes to install cable products were, I would say, I'll put it this way, about 98% of them are great human beings. That's that people just focus on that 2%. And they come in all sizes, shapes, colors, creed, you name it. That 2%, they're fucked up for some reason. And quite frankly, I think I went too far with it, to be honest with you. But that's fucking neat. I've never seen the tall ass birch tree. But, and I really don't make assumptions about people. I try to avoid it as much as I possibly can. I base my judgment on people about the way they behave. Or how they treat me. If they don't know me and treat me like shit, guess what? Fuck you. I'll treat you like shit in return. Whatever you give me, I'll give back to you. If you give me respect, I'll give you respect back. All right? If you do things towards me that it's disrespectful, I'll be disrespectful back. Like I said, it's very fucking easy. You treat people the way you want to be treated. The golden rule. I don't know why this is like so fucking hard. I really don't. Yeah, I shouldn't have done 800. I should have just probably done my typical 500 or something like that. That was a big boo-boo. Because I don't think the game can handle it. It's doing calculations right now. Yeah, it's a big boo-boo. Maybe I should increase my render distance too. Once this gets done, I'll increase my render distance and go down there and get a bucket of lava. And get rid of this fucking rain. But, you know, people make mistakes all the time. Whether it be trying to cancel somebody or, you know, make an honest mistake or the way they treat people. Here's the thing. It's because someone treated them like that. I think Bunny Anya and Gunrun are the reasons. I believe that about Gunrun. I'm not going to necessarily say Bunny Anya. No. It goes back to you treat people the way you were treated. The reason why Silvervale treated Senator the way she did is because, no, people close to her did that to her. And was it right? No. If you don't like being treated that way, don't treat other people that way. All right. Is it understandable? Yes. All right. I think I'm just going to do this. I'm tired of waiting. But yeah, it's, you know, with Silvervale, her basically with the Hogwarts Legacy shit, plus management at V Shoujo basically making her a poison pill to other people and all that stuff. It's, oh shit, I think the game's gonna crash, but we'll see here in a second. It's understandable why she behaved the way she did. I'm not saying I agree with it, okay, but it is understandable. Okay, I can't. Cool. Let me do a right click. Right click. Close window. I may have to relaunch the game. All right, let's do this. Open task manager and see if I can shut it down. But it's, like I said, it's understandable that they behaved the way they did, what way she did. Okay, I'm not saying it's an acceptable behavior because it isn't. But if it, and I'm not really trying to, okay, and test. Let's close that out too. All right, that's all closed out. No. Fucking Christ. End that too. Please? Thank you. Really, all right, I'll just wait for that to go away. We'll just do this till it closes. Oh yeah, the opening song was "Here Comes the Sun" by the Beatles, which will be edited out in the VOD because I would get a copyright strike for it. But, you know, there's repercussions of how people are treated by other people that they respected and also consider friends. You know, that group that Silvervale was part of was V Shoujo. They were close friends prior to V Shoujo, and to feel like everybody turned their back on her and believe her that she was this horrible thing, that's kind of tough. I'm sorry. It's you just you can't just say, "Oh, suck it up, Buttercup." You know, some people they can't. You know, hey, boss. You know, it's and the it can cause trauma and trust issues and all that stuff, and you're on your guard. You get, if someone pushes the boundary or that particular button even unknowingly, you react badly. It's a bad reaction. So I'm speaking from experience, by the way. And you overreact and you do things that you, when you look back later in life, you truly regret. I do believe Silvervale will eventually, later in life, look back on how things went down between her and Cinder, and she's going to regret it because she's going to realize maybe we could have been really good friends, and was because of how no, they both behave. They thank you. That is a absolutely a wasted opportunity. You know, I mean, I'm not talking. There's something that's going to pop into her head within the next year or two. It may happen in 10 to 15 years from now, when she looks back on her VTubing career after, or even during her VTubing career, if she looks back at it and go, yeah, I shouldn't have behaved the way I did. It will come to a realization will happen to her, most likely when someone does it to her, and be like, oh my god, this is why I did to Cinder. Oh shit, that wasn't right. And then you come to and you, that's when maybe she'll send a message to her and to apologize and all that stuff. None of this shit's going to be public, by the way. That's and it shouldn't. I'm gonna be honest, it shouldn't. All this should have no. All this type of thing should be handled privately. I would say that even from the very beginning, it should have been handled privately. These apologies, these behind the scenes mediation. I'm trying to find the right way to put it. Behind the scenes, where they come to an understanding, it should stay behind the scenes. I mean, it's like if a year from now, Cinder and Bao do a collab, nobody should say anything. Oh, you're all friends now. Yeah, blah, blah. No, don't even say that. Not just, hey, cool. Cinder and Bao is collabing. Cool. I wouldn't even post shit on Twitter about it. Don't make a big deal out of it. I mean, it's like if Cinder and Shadowly collab, don't make a fucking big deal about it. You know? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who gives a shit? Really? So, yeah. What about what I'm saying? If Shadowly and Cinder do a collab 2 years from now, don't make a big fucking deal about it. No? If it happens, it happens. I mean, you can infer they worked out their differences and all that stuff, but they don't owe you any explanation of why they're collabing. Nor should anybody make any assumptions to why they're collabing. Maybe it's just strictly professional that a sponsor wants those two to collab, and they offered enough money for it to happen, and it happened. All right. But if there's not a sponsor stream, it's just like the two of them are playing whatever game they are playing, repo or fucking Phasmophobia, whatever, or Peak. I would just let it lie. It's like like I said, 2 or 3 years from now, it's like it's been 2 or 3 years. It's time to let it go. But they don't owe you an explanation. They don't owe anybody an explanation or why they're collabing or why they're talking to each other again. It's none of our business. I would maintain that. I will always maintain that these little inconsequential dramas that have popped up, if it gets worked out behind the scenes, it's none of our business. You know, it's not. I mean, the example I would give is Cotton and Fillion collabing, and they called Cinder. A lot of people jump to conclusions. I wouldn't do that. All right. Because you're putting people in bad positions. All right. What's going on here? Oh, I didn't mean to blow up the picture. I wanted to post. I didn't see this yesterday, to be honest with you. No, yeah, massive success. But it's true, you know. If you do get into like want to do content creation and all that stuff, uh, the most important thing is keep your head up and believe in yourself. You know, just keep going until you're satisfied. Don't put don't put any unnecessary pressure upon yourself. It's like, do I want 200 subscribers by tomorrow morning? Yeah. But am I going to do a marathon stream? No. No. Okay. Screw you, Hololive. The streamer award is what? No, I disagree, JJ. The Twitch streamer award controversy is what cracked the VTubing community shield. A lot of toxicity that was lying underneath came out. A lot of pent up feelings came forth. It wasn't just Iron Mouse, to be honest with you. She was just the focus point, but those feelings have been floating around for a while on both sides. IRL streamers don't like, there's a lot of IRL streamers that don't like VTubing in general because it is very successful, popular, and lack of a better word, the people who do it and they're very successful are far more talented than the IRL streamers bitching about it. I'm sorry, that is the truth. You know, I like using this example. How many IRL streamers have you seen singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game at a Major League Baseball stadium and have a night dedicated to their genre? You don't. You don't. because they're not all around entertainers. IRL streamers have been trying to break into mainstream entertainment for over a decade. The only one that you can say succeeded is Mr. Beast with his Mr. Beast Games show that's on Amazon, but you don't see that on like a network channel. You've seen IRL streamers do some voice act. Well, the only game IRL streamers have voice acted in of note, I'm sure there's maybe a few more out there, is Cyberpunk 2077. There's, I think, total of 3 streamers in that game, IRL streamers that did voice acting for minor characters, none of the main characters. As comparative speaking, you have VTubers voice acting in anime. You got VTubers doing music for anime. These are things that IRL streamers haven't done. Gart made his own anime, got it produced. He had his friends do voice acting, and his wife. And by the way, his wife is a VTuber also. Okay, he had greater control over that. But it's more likely a VTuber will be doing more voice acting. A VTuber because there's a lot of them that are fantastic singers. You will see them doing more songs for animation or even eventually into an actual mainstream movie. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, because they're that talented, and it's slowly getting recognized, and which pisses off a lot of IRL streamers. But both sides dogpile. Well, yeah, but it's when negativity happens, it seems like it's the vast majority that's doing it. Actually, it's the vast minority that does it. They just speak really loud, and it just gets people's attention for a period of time. Because if it was legitimately the majority, Iron Mouse would be canceled. She wouldn't be able to come back at all. That's the truth. Her follower account, her concurrent viewer account would just hit rock bottom. That didn't happen. Okay. Was it a hot topic for about 5 days? Yes. But Mousy did the right thing. I talked about this once. That's it. Not going to talk about it no more. I'm going to continue on with my career. And I'm going to do it the way I've been doing it for the last 7 years. If you want to be here, great. If you don't want to be here, bye. That's the right attitude to have. Don't fight it. It's like I lost a sub. I was like, well, okay. Does it sting at the size yeah, because every sub matters. But I'm not crying tears over it. If you don't want to be here, fine. There's nothing I can do about it. Mousy's the same way. If you want to be here, great. I love the fact that you're here, you support me and all this stuff. But I'm not going to get on my hands and knees and beg you to stay. Like I said, it was a vast minority of people doing this controversial stuff. It's like it's the vast minority of people who want to try to gatekeep VTubing. They try to gatekeep anime. They try to gatekeep Star Wars. They try to gatekeep Star Trek. They try to gatekeep comic books. They try to gatekeep video games. Didn't fucking work. Okay, let's break this down. video games, Gamergate. Why did Gamergate happen? They wanted ethics in journalism, in gaming journalism. This girl created this game, and well, she was fucking the person that was doing the review and gave a glowing review. People played the game and they said it was shit. And they were accused of being sexist and misogynist. And they found out she was fucking the guy that reviewed her and called him out on it. That's the reason why Gamergate happened. Did it turn into something else? Yes. Okay. In some ways, what things that people say about Gamergate, the bad, nasty, they hate all women, all that shit, is true. That did happen. But it was the extreme part of Gamergate. It was the minority of Gamergate. But they were the loudest. They were the one that went on social media all the time because they didn't have a fucking life. All right. Shallow fans are finding out that Shallow used to be a cam. Oh, good for her. I don't care. I don't care what, guys. I don't care what VTubers did before they were VTubers. I don't look for it. You know, I don't. I just don't care. They're VTubers now. What they did before, they did before. Okay, if they weren't a VTuber and they did IRL streams, fine. But now they're a VTuber, and I'll respect for the fact they are a VTuber, and the way I look at why people become VTubers is to protect their privacy. Guys, you can find my face. I stream on someone else's channel at least once a month, and I use a webcam. I don't use a PNG. You can find it. I don't even really try to hide it that hard, you know? I don't care what they did before. I care about what they're doing now. And while the philosophy of VTubing is to respect them, not to go looking for what their face looks like, I stick to it. And if people would actually show their face, like, hey, this is what Shadow Lily looks like, I will have no respect for them, and nor will I associate with them. Period. Because just because you don't like Shadow Lily, you don't dox her face on the web. Even if you can find it on a Google search, just don't fucking do it. You know? Because what's to prevent someone to doing that to Cinder or Saba or any other VTuber for that matter? This is not gatekeeping. This is ethics. The standards that you hold to yourself, not standards you try to hold to other people. If you are strongly into the VTubing scene and you understand the primary reason why people become VTubers is to protect their privacy, even if they were IRL streamer beforehand, they want to be a VTuber and they have made a substantial break from that other content, respect it. I mean, it's like talking about past lives. Used to be a major no to talk about past lives. It's not that big of a deal anymore, really, because you're not really going to where this is what they really look like. The past lives of being another VTuber or have this VTuber. It's like we all know Saba used to be Gargura. We also know prior to her being Gargura, she was Senzawa. Okay, she's been a VTuber going on 8 years. and that's I think she was like 3 years, 2 to 3 years as Senzawa, then became Gargura, then became Saba. She's been around for 8 years. And it wasn't that hard to figure out. I mean, it became an open secret, but just people didn't talk about it because no, you talk about past life, you get put on blast. But it's not that big of a deal now because everybody knows it. Everybody knows it now. If an IRL streamer decides to become a VTuber and they make a clean break from being an IRL streamer, they just say, I'm not going to do this no more. Thank you, and all that stuff, and went to IRL streaming, VTubing, becoming a VTuber after 6-7 months. I don't know what would be an appropriate time frame on this shit. Then it should be respected. Because if you're going to expose someone's face for whatever reason, eventually they're going to expose someone that you do care or you're a major fan of, and quite frankly, you're putting people's safety in jeopardy. Don't fucking do that. It's like I revealed my name last night. Where I live at, there's 50,000 people that have my name. And where I live at, in the state I live at, there's 50,000 people that have the same name as I do. There's like 3 million of us in America. Good luck. Good luck. Find out exactly where I am, because you're going to need more than my first name and last name. I know that. That's the reason I wasn't like too concerned about it. People Google their fucking name all the time. It's like, if you see what I look like, oh, great. I'm an old man. What? You don't get no real clue to where I live, to be honest with you, unless I tell you the exact location where I live at. I feel confident, and like I said last night, I'm friends with the majority of the policemen here in my town. If someone says I'm doing stuff, they're not going to call the SWAT team. They're actually going to come knock on my door. They say, hey man, we got this report that you're like killing a whole bunch of baby kittens in your house. Is that true? Meow. Good luck with that. I feel pretty secure about my safety. The only thing that concerns me is like a fucking nutball trying to break into my house. But that's not because I'm doing this. It's because there's fucking nutballs all over the goddamn place. It's not because I fucking stream, I can tell you that much. And there's just fucking crazy people all the time. Let me check something real fast. I'll be right back with you. What? Oh, hold on for a minute. I gotta check something out. It's kind of important. I'm not gonna give you my credit card information. That's one thing I won't do. What? What the fuck's going on here? All right, let me see. I need a new alternator for my truck. and I'm trying to get one through Amazon. For some reason, it got declined. Don't know what's going on. I was driving Monday. What's going on here? Let me check this out. I'll just let it ride. The cars aren't frozen. I don't know what the fucking deal is here. All right, never mind. We're all good. I have no idea. I thought Asus was going to save us from the RAM crisis. Okay, let me talk about this real fast. And I'm just going to make this as succinctly as I possibly can without really condemning any type of technology. Why is there a big RAM thing? Okay, most materials for RAM for computers come from China. What's going on between the United States and China right now? A trade war. It makes sense that China would be holding back on shipping RAM to America, which will increase the prices of said RAM, because this RAM that's like exuberantly priced is being used for AI. Now, the solution is make nice with Canada, because they have the materials too. And that will undercut China's market on the rare earth and give us like a cheaper source of rare earth, which is rare earth is certain materials that is used to create RAM. And there's like abundance in China and in Canada. There's also some here in America too. But it's mostly this RAM that everybody's like, oh, they want $6,000. It's mostly used in AI computers, that kind of stuff. Now, do you necessarily need that particular RAM for your computer? No. I thought it was all AI. No, it's primarily used for AI stuff, but people want to use it in their fucking computer, which is not necessary. Okay, that's why everybody's starting to go, oh, it's like $2,000, blah 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 blah. You know, guys, you could buy a fucking computer that was made 3 years ago, and you'll be okay. It can still play all majority of games being released now. Because you guys got to remember, the games that are being released now were created, start development and coded and dealing with technology that is 4 to 5 years old by the time it gets released today. It's not like they waited for, oh, the technology is cut up with my idea. We're going to make the game now, and we're going to get done in 3 weeks. Okay. So if you have a computer that you bought 2 or 3 years ago, you're fine. Don't be concerned about the RAM. I mean, with my case, I got a cheap computer. I got a $500 computer that I'm using. It's got 16 megabytes of RAM, which is woefully underpowered. I should have gotten a 32 megabytes of RAM. And I don't know if I can swap it out or anything like that. I mean, I priced out my dream computer. And my dream computer cost $20,000. That was before the spike in RAM, by the way. Is a second video game crash going to happen? It's already happening, dude. It's already happening. Okay, this is what happens when AAA games spend an exuberant amount of money on production and not on quality. I'm not getting into the whole woke thing. If you make a product that your audience does not want to purchase, that's on you. If you release a product that doesn't work properly, that's on you. As the company that manufactured that product. AAA companies, game companies, have been relying on nostalgia factor of a game title. Consumers have woken up with, I am not going to drop, I think what they want people to spend $80 on a AAA game now. They're like, well, it was $60. You were still producing crap. Buggy as hell, not working on release. Oh, that's because of horse armor. Sort of. And, and loot boxes and all that shit. It was going to eventually bite these companies in the ass. When you keep on trying to take advantage of your customer, the customer starts wises up and go, I don't fucking think so. Now, I'm not against DLC. Let me make that perfectly clear. I'm not against DLC. I'm against loot boxes. Why do I care if I get a fucking different skin? Does it affect the gameplay? No. Why should I drop $10 or $20 on getting a fucking skin? You know? Doesn't make sense to me. Now, if it's a DLC that is basically an addition to the game itself and it adds more enjoyment to the game, yeah, of course. I'll buy that. You know? I mean, the perfect example that most people will recognize is when Cyberpunk 2077 was released, I think it was 4 years ago. It was practically unplayable. CD Projekt Red went full board on fixing that game and living up to the promises, or tried to live up to the promises that they made to their customers. They even offered refunds. All right, because they knew they fucked up bad and they broke the trust. 1 second. When you break the trust of your customer base, you jeopardize your company being in business. There's another example I'll give. It's more of a historical references. American automotive industry. Through the 70s and majority of the 80s, the American automotive industry were producing subpar cars. Okay. Majority of the cars that were coming out of Detroit could not, the quality, the designs, all that stuff, features, could not compete with the Japanese cars. And they were being outsold, technology-wise, comparative to Japan. That's the reason why, for a period of time, Japanese cars were like the biggest seller here in America, even with the tariffs attached. Even though they had a more expensive price tag, the quality that people want in their automobiles was with the Japanese product. Now, American companies, car companies, had to step up and match it or beat it, or they weren't going to exist anymore. Okay. In turn, they did. Now, this is not the reason why Detroit's the way it is now. You look at NAFTA for a reason why Detroit is no longer the automotive capital of America. It's because Bill Clinton created NAFTA, and a lot of those fucking jobs went to the south of the border, where they don't have to deal with unions. Okay, or go to states that don't have that are right to work in, but even if they do that, they still have to deal with unions. So they go to a different country to make the cars, like Mexico. By the way, I'm not for unions. Just so you know, I'm not for unions. Unions were created to make sure when you go to work that you weren't going to fucking die. And you were paid a fair wage. It got perverted into something else. Most unions aren't like that anymore. It's about how much money I can make, and there's the fair wage. I want 50% more than the fair wage. That's what unions have become, in my opinion. It's like if I ever got a job, hey, you want to be part of a union? No. Why? Because I don't like unions. If it was just about job safety and being paid fairly, I'll be all for it. But you guys perverted it. Is people who get into want to be union officers, union presidents. It isn't about taking care of their fellow workers. It's about power. So no, I don't like unions. Their history is not that good. It's like Gamergate, all that kind of shit. It got perverted into something else. The horse armor in Oblivion asking what they were asking for. I think $20 for a skin or something like that. Why people bought it. That's why it worked. Now, if nobody would have bought it, it would just fucking go away. But people bought it. That's the problem. It's like AAA games. People buy AAA games on day one. I mean, I did it with Mass Effect 3. I regretted that decision ever since. I will never buy a game on day one. I'll never buy a game, a AAA game, year one. It's like I really want to play Cyberpunk. I didn't buy Cyberpunk until 2 years ago. So after all the shit was fixed. So I can actually sit down and play the fucking game. I do that. That's my philosophy about any new game that comes out. I am not buying it until like 2 years from now. One, it would be cheaper because that's when I was still buying physical copies. And two, all the little fucking bugs are fixed. And it's actually an enjoyable, hopefully an enjoyable game. That's like the reason why it's like Mass Effect Andromeda. I didn't buy it until 6 months after the game came out. And I bought it for, you're going to love this. I bought it for $5, a physical copy for $5 fucking dollars. I will never buy a game on day one. It's like Dragon Age Inquisition. I got it 6 months after release. I think I bought it used. I think it was a physical copy. These are physical copies, by the way. It was, I bought it for I think $25-$30. I didn't pay $60 for it. I refused. And no, the patches and all that stuff already happened, and the game was fixed. And it was quite an enjoyable game. I like Dragon Age Inquisition. I think it's a really good game. I was a big Halo fan. I think the original Halo series is like the standard for a first-person shooter. I think that's what everybody points to COD. No, Halo set the standard. By the way, not COD. But I bought when it went to, what's the fucking company, when it went from Bungie to this other company. I don't remember the company name. I played that one and haven't bought any more Halo games after that. Because when I saw what the sequel to that game was, the whole Katana story arc, where she went quote unquote evil. And then then there's the one after that where you're not really playing Master Chief for the majority of the game. I was like, no, I buy Halo to play as Master Chief. So no, I'm not gonna buy your game. It just got stupid and repetitive, really. That's the thing about video games. One of the dangers of video games, if they'll become repetitive, and that is something they need to work on. It's like Mass Effect Andromeda tried to be, and Mass Effect 2. What they should have tried to emulate is Mass Effect Drama should have been like a world building game. But they tried to be Mass Effect 2 without doing the world building for the Andromeda Galaxy. And there was other issues with that game other than beyond the glitches. The story was weak. Voice acting, well, the script was fucking awful. And when I get around to playing it, I'll be like, this is why this game sucks so bad. Game mechanics, gameplay itself is good. The rest of it sucked. That's the reason why people don't have a high opinion of Mass Effect Andromeda. And that's kind of set the tone for a lot of AAA games that have titles like Fallout, Skyrim, Assassin's Creed. They're relying on the title too much, not the quality of the game itself. And they forgot something very important, which is gamers talk to each other. Now there's YouTube, and gamers put out reviews. If you have a ratio of negative reviews of 80% negative and 20% positive, you have lost. And if there's 80% negative, if even, let's just say 60% is legitimate, they're not talking about social issues or any of that stuff. They're talking about the actual story, the gameplay, all that stuff. And they say it's bad. You got to take that to heart and make a change. Now, you can discount that 20% that's talking about politics and like social issue stuff. Okay, because no, if that's the consistency on their channel, you don't take it fucking seriously. Because they just want to talk about, oh, they're doing LGBTQ, oh, the characters are ugly, blah, blah, blah. But is the game play any good? And then when they finally, after 40 minutes diatribe on ugly characters, strong women, LGBTQ stuff, and they finally talk about the game itself. Well, you lost me in the first 40 minutes because you're not talking about the fucking game. You're talking about politics and social issues. Talk about the goddamn game. Mass Effect 1, you could be a gay character. Granted, you can't be a gay male character. You can be a gay female character. Mass Effect 3, you can be a gay male character if you so choose to. Or bi, if you want to get down to technical with it. But it didn't take away from the game. When I do realize there's been quite a few AAA games that was a focus of that game, and it was a detriment to the game. They didn't give you options to play the way you want to. That's the important thing, especially with RPGs. You gotta allow the player to play the game the way they want to. You can't dictate that this is the only sexuality. This is the only play style you're permitted to do. Okay? If you're doing an RPG game, you gotta allow some freedom to for the player to make certain decisions. If they want to be gay or LGBTQ or trans, whatever, fine. But if they want to be straight, fine. You gotta give them that option. And the important thing when you're talking about social issues is you don't make it the main focus of your story. You don't make it the main focus of your character, because that's not how people really are. A gay person is not defined by being gay. That's an aspect of them. It's just a small part of who they are. There's other things involved. Their life experience. I mean, yeah, you can toss politics, you can toss religion in there if you want to. That all that makes up part of the whole. But no one aspect is more important than the others. Okay, your sexuality really doesn't define you. It's who you fall in love with. Whether it be whether you're gay, whether you're straight, whether you're bi, it's that's your choice. Okay, and nobody has a right to tell you you should feel guilty for that. Totally agree with that. However, just because I'm a heterosexual white male does not mean I should feel guilty for being a heterosexual white male. If you try and you make a product to try to make me feel guilty, guess what? I'm not buying your product. Or watching your TV show or going to your movie. Because I buy consumable entertainment, and this is shocking, to be entertained, not preached to. If you want, go stand on a fucking corner and preach if you want to do that. But don't expect me to go purchase consumable entertainment and put up with, oh, you're a horrible human being because you're a white heterosexual male. Sorry, I'm not interested. I got enough reason to feel bad about myself. I don't need to add that to it. You know? And it's also a simple fact. These people don't know me. Why should I feel bad dude, I wasn't. It's not my fault. I was born white. It's just how I came out of the womb. It's not like I had a choice. Oh, today I feel like being Asian. Today I feel like being black. We don't get a fucking choice. Contrary to popular belief. Your skin color is your skin color. You're stuck with it. Okay. I mean, unless you get some special paint and paint yourself every day, you're going to be the skin color that you came out of the womb. I hate to tell you that. Your sexuality is your sexuality. That's no. I don't need to know. I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't fucking care. To be honest with you, I don't care what your sexuality is. As long as you're trying to push it on me, I don't fucking care. Your religion? I don't need to know what your religion is. Once again, I don't really fucking care. I just care about if you treat me with respect. That's all I care about. I think that's what everybody should be like. I just care about if you treat me with respect, not perceived, but actual respect. That's the reason why when I go out, I hold the door open for people. That's the reason why I say please, thank you, have a good day. It's little signs of respect. Companies have forgotten how to be respectful to their customers. And they're now learning, hey, they're not going to be buying our product because we have treated them like shit for the last 4 to 5 years. I mean, Budweiser learned that the hard way. So did Jaguar. Don't make your advertising campaign about social issues. Because the majority of people don't really give a fuck. Majority of people are sort of like me. Just treat me with respect. We'll be fine. You have your life. I have my life. Don't push your issues onto me. Guess what? Know what I'll do? I won't push my issues onto you. It's that simple. It's not that hard. It really isn't that hard. If you go out to the grocery store, you don't go around wearing a sign, hey, I'm white, I'm heterosexual, or I'm trans, or I'm gay. This is my religion. This is my trauma. This is the acceptable way of treatment. You don't wear signs like that. No one does. And if you do, you got fucking issues. All you can do is just be nice. It's like a week ago, I think I told the story, but a week ago, I was doing my walk. I went to the convenience store. And I was walking back. A black man stopped me on the street. I was wearing headphones, and he was talking to me. I had it was cold out, and I had my hoodie up, so he didn't see my headphones. I took my headphones off. I said, "Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was listening to music." And he sit there, and he just wanted to talk to somebody, and I stood there and let him talk to me. I didn't have to do that. I could have ignored him, just kept on walking. But apparently, he felt the need to talk to someone, and I just happened to be walking by him, and he chose to talk to me. So, no, respect. I sat there and listened to him. Yeah, he did ask me for money, by the way. And I told him, listen, I don't have money. If I had money, my car would be repaired. Guess what? I wouldn't be walking when it's like 32 degrees outside. Just saying. It's like, oh man, I get it. No problem. But hey, can you give me a couple of cigarettes? Yeah, here, go. Don't have a problem with that. I don't carry cash, by the way. I don't. I, I very rarely have cash on me. Uh, I keep my phone my all my cards locked until I need to use them to purchase something. Then when I purchase something, they get locked again. So like if you want to try to steal, even if you steal my phone is like fingerprint. And you're gonna have to try very hard. I mean, the only way you're gonna crack my phone is you take the SIM card out, and if you take the SIM card out, it's like there goes all my information. And then even you do that, guess what? In order to get into my banking information, you gotta do a fingerprint plus a PIN. Yeah, I do the full security features on everything. So yeah, good luck with that. It's been I get every few months I get this multiple emails. Hey, do you want to change your password for Facebook? No. Good try. It's like every once in a while someone tries to crack into my my Gmail account. Log in alert on my phone, say, "Hey, are you trying to log in?" No, and it shut it down. It's like, come on. I don't have any money. I don't know why you're choosing to try to hack me. You know? But it's all about respect. That's all it is. If you want respect, give respect. If you're going to be disrespectful, expect to be disrespected in return. And you can apply that to a lot of things I've covered over the last 8 months. The Cinder stuff, the Dora Bunny stuff, the V Shoujo stuff, Takanada, Nux, with Bungo Taiga, Charlie with Moist Critical with Bungo Taiga, Iron Mouse and Burnt Peanut, Zen with the Nazi allegations. It's all about respect. Listen, being respectful doesn't mean you like it, okay? But you respect the effort they put in to being as successful and as they are, no matter what that number is on the follower count or the sub count. You work hard for each subscriber, each follower, each viewer, and you should be respected for that. Okay. It's like me prattling on here. I think I've been prattling on for about 4 hours or so. Yeah, about 3 hours. I mean, I've been playing Minecraft until I fucking fucked it up. I probably will still be playing Minecraft, but I have talked about several different subjects. I'm more happy to those. No, JJ likes to come up and bring up stuff. I'm more happy to talk about it. I don't mind, especially if I'm just playing Minecraft. If he was bringing this stuff up when I was playing like a game like Mass Effect, I couldn't really talk about it until after I'm done playing Mass Effect. You know, because I got to sort of concentrate on playing Mass Effect and making women jokes. But yeah, it's all about being respectful. I mean, 2025, with all the shit that happened with Google Docs, it boils down to people not being respectful to each other. If you look at it, really, you look at all the fucking Google Docs, all the stuff that's happened, talking on that, all that stuff, it's all about not being respectful. If people that were involved in all these situations were just respectful to each other, there would be no Google Docs. Really. If the V Shoujo management and the executive team were respectful towards the talent, the charity, the fans, they will still be in operation right now. But they weren't. If the players, all the players in the Cinder stuff were respectful to each other, they would be no fucking Google Docs. If people were respectful for being respectful to Iron Mouse for congratulating Burnt Peanut winning an award, there would be no fucking drama between IRL streamers and VTubers right now. It's really that simple. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of other issues going on, but at the end of the day, when you boil all that bullshit down to the basics, it's about respect. That's all it is. No. With Bunny Ayu, listen, no VTuber returning or rebranding brings about peak cinema. I actually know that term. I get that reference. Only way is peak cinema if people make it peak cinema. If people like go, okay, she returned, just watch and wait and see what happens. If there's a reason for people to call her out or react badly or to talk about the drama, then do that. Don't do that just because she goes back to streaming. Because JJ, I'll ask you this. Did people do that react that way because Cinder returned to streaming? I think it lasted a day, but it doesn't really, it's not in the public sphere anymore. She's back. She's doing good. We moved on. That's the whole point. Bunny Ayu returning. We'll see what happens. If she learned her lesson, good. Move on. If she didn't, no. She'll pay the price for it. But I'm not going to center my life around it. No, I can tell you that much. So, like I said, that kind of stuff, it's about how the community reacts to it. Just like, what the fuck is that on my timeline, guys? Come on. I don't know. Sexy anime girls don't pop. I'm not a prude, okay? I just don't need to see it on my fucking timeline all the goddamn time. I mean, I like cute anime girls. Okay, I get that. It's like this. That's right here. There's a bunch of cute anime girls. You know? And, okay, why is everybody in well, I guess not, CC and Gigi are not in the office, but, okay. Whatever. Oh, Coca-Cola. I mean, look at that. Look, hold on. Look. Coca-Cola is sponsoring this shit. I'm not saying that this is like an awful thing, by the way. It's like they're sponsoring a segment that Hololive is producing. That's hundreds of millions of dollars in play with that brand. I mean, IRL streamers get that when they're doing an event. But they don't get, I mean, QT Cinderella got AT&T for the Twitch Streamer Awards. Okay. That's the whole award show. Coca-Cola sponsored this particular section of the show, not the whole show. You notice what's missing there? It's not Coca-Cola Japan. It's Coca-Cola. The whole fucking company. Brand. I know. So, yeah. I don't see IRL streamers doing that shit, by the way. You know what I'm saying? All right. Indonesia. Yeah, Coca-Cola is like a major endorser here. I guess they're sponsoring the whole fucking thing. I was wrong, but you don't like AT&T. I hate to tell you guys, AT&T is not. AT&T needed QT Cinderella more than QT Cinderella needed AT&T. As a telecommunication company, they used to own DirecTV. They had to sell it because DirecTV wasn't doing good. They spent exuberant amount of money on things, well, quite frankly, weren't profitable. NFL. It was profitable for a while, but they priced it so high, people couldn't afford it, and they stopped buying NFL ticket. The same thing with NASCAR. Well, mostly that's on fucking NASCAR's fault, but they stopped buying the multi-camera stuff for NASCAR. AT&T has consistently lost money year after year, quarter by quarter. I mean, there's sometimes it peaks, but landlines have AT&T phones. No people. How many people have an actual phone connected to a phone jack in their house anymore? Everybody's got fucking cell phones. That's what they use now. And there's there's no lock market like the AT&T used to have as far as like house phones. With cell phones, there's like multiple entities that you can get cell phones from. So yeah, AT&T needed QT Cinderella more than QT Cinderella needed AT&T. And quite frankly, QT Cinderella didn't help AT&T at all. After the shit show that was the Streamer Wars. Okay, I gotta take a backlash began when Tangible Pair told low viewer streamers to quit, stop expecting sponsors by creators like Misty, who thrives full time under 50 concurrent viewers with deals and merch, hit back hard. Dozen post growth charts. Ikebido from 41 to 727 averages. Vampy Kizzy VT, a VTuber, from 19 to 298, while others boast early sponsors like Bandai Nakara at 1 viewer or Porsche at 20. Twitch stats show 50 viewers land you in the top 1%, and a wave of support reminded everyone that small communities matter, with messages like "You are someone's favorite creator uniting the scene." How many concurrent viewers I got right now? I got 2, and one of them is me. I average, I mean, typically I will bounce between like 2 viewers and 6 viewers, which no, fine. And I sometimes the view count goes up when the VOD gets released, but concurrent viewers, yeah, there's no, don't let anybody discourage you. If you want to do this, do it. And you may I may sit at 6 concurrent viewers for the next 5 fucking years, and all of a sudden I explode until where I have like 1,000 people in chat. I don't know. It's hard to predict. But yeah, people telling you, oh, you have less than 50 viewers, you shouldn't stream. Oh, fuck off. Because you were there at one time. You just don't want fucking competition. That's it. Right. No, fuck off. The whole daycare thing. It's like, Jesus Christ. This shit's just gonna get worse. I hate to tell you, this like people finding fraud because they're not looking for they're looking for the shit. All right, and it people are becoming more and more aware. The American citizens are becoming more and more aware of how their money's being spent, and they're fucking tired of it. It's sort of like, hey, SNAP benefits says, hey, you can't buy soda or anything like that anymore. Then you look at the people who came up with that stuff. Well, maybe you should stop drinking soda and eating fucking cake all the goddamn time. What right do you have to tell anybody what to eat? Marie Antoinette? And where was this philosophy when you were giving all this money to these illegal immigrants and giving them 5-star accommodations in New York? Why fucking bring this shit up now? You know? Oh. Am I like? Oh. It's a fan account. Never mind. If it was, yeah, Kanye Reeves don't do social media, by the way. Just be mindful of that. I finally start understanding what Gooner bait is. I kind of knew, but okay. I'm not really finding anything worthy of talking about. I don't fucking know what that is. Whatever. The worst mouse story ever. Oh, fuck, the chicken got him. All right. That was interesting. They left their bag on a train. Maybe you should pay attention to where you're putting your shit at. I don't know. Just saying. That's one of the reasons why I don't purchase consoles anymore. I'm a PC gamer now because I'm not. When PS5 came out and it was like $900, I was like, fuck that. If with $900, I could just buy a goddamn computer. Why would I pay $900 for any gaming console? You know, it's just fucking ridiculous. And because with $900, yeah, you got the little what is it, the Play Pass shit or Game Pass stuff, but and you can like watch Netflix and all this other streaming service through it, but you can do that with a fucking computer and more and easier and more enjoyable, to be honest with you, because I was a console gamer for a very long time. I will tell you, ever since I started playing games on PC, it's a lot more enjoyable. The resolution and all that, it's a lot better compared to a console. A console can't really compete with a PC, to be honest with you. As far as like being an entertainment center or media center. All right. Can you hook up a keyboard or mouse to a console? Yeah. Do people do it? No. Why? Because it's a gaming console, not a fucking computer. I mean, seriously. Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. Bridget Bardot, yeah. Robert Redford. Hulk Hogan. And this is like people who died this past year. Val Kilmer. Yeah, that was Diane Keaton. Oh, she passed away. I didn't know. No, she passed away. I kind of hate watching these kind of things. It's because it's very fucking depressing. Rob Reiner. Yeah. Malcolm Jamal. Yeah, that was sad. But he died trying to save his son. Michael Madsen. He constantly looks like he's pissed off too. Gene Hackman. Yeah. Yeah, that was fucking depressing, wasn't it? I heard about this VTuber yawned during ASM stream, and he got a YouTube strike for sexual sounds. It's a fucking yawn. I think once again, I do believe AI is going to be a very useful tool if you do it correctly. If you don't teach the AI what to look for and you just let it loose rampant like YouTube, Twitch has done without, hey, this was a mistake, correct this behavior, that kind of shit. All this fucking stuff is going to keep happening over and over and over again. So yeah, that's got to be addressed. I mean, basically, these platforms are eventually going to open themselves up to a class action lawsuit if they don't realize, hey, we got to rein in the AI and teach it how to do this properly, not just put all our faith in it, because it's a fucking computer program, people. And if you don't correct the program when it's basically malfunctioning or improper, then you're going to get sued. And I'm not going to say it's going to cost millions of dollars. I'm going to say it's going to cost billions of dollars. That's why having a human review these things, AI should be just used in a way to, hey, this needs to be looked at, send it to a human being to look at to make the final decision. I don't believe for a fucking second YouTube or Twitch are doing that. Okay. AI is going to be a very useful tool. It's not there yet. I mean, basically, if you look at Gronk, you know what Gronk is? It's Google on Twitch, on X. That's all Gronk is. It's not policing the fucking platform, really. Because Elon Musk, whether you hate him or like him, is a smart person. He's been very successful and invested heavily into his own products. Is he rich? Yeah. It's like he's like worth a few $1 billion or something along those lines. But he takes those $1 billion and invest it back into his companies so they can make him more money. Which, AAA companies, hey, maybe you should try that. Instead VTuber companies, maybe you should try to do that instead of buying yourself yachts and go into the directions of idols. Figure out what makes you money and stick with it. What is this? Gaming. Oh, Blue Archive. Okay, whatever. Fucking gacha games. I don't fucking care about gacha games. In fact, I don't know. Sorry, Blue Archive. I'm just not interested in you, especially all the bullshit that comes with you. It's like toxic community, gacha community, fucking toxic. Okay, and there's like cross references, cross breeding with the VTubing community. If you like gacha games, fine. I don't like gacha games, so I'm going to always talk bad about gacha games. I hate to tell you that. Which, me talking bad about gacha games is, don't like them, will not play them, and don't particularly want to hear about them. That's me talking bad about gacha games. I just don't fucking care about them. I won't play them, and I don't care if there's never another gacha game that ever comes out. That's how I feel about it. I won't eat. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Still waiting for that Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship to come in so I can tell them, no, don't fucking like your games. Bye. Right? Fuck off. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. All right, let me get to like YouTube, and let's bring up the screen here. Well, if you made it this far, thank you. If you're watching the VOD and you got to this point, once again, thank you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get a community post about when I stream, just like this one was like very unplanned. Tonight, I will be doing VTuber highlights of Fillion. Yep, that's tonight. Also, we'll probably be doing an extra long stream again tonight because I'm going to try to count down the New Year's. I don't know if it's possible to watch the ball drop in New York, but if it's possible, we'll do that. As long as there's no copyrighted music or anything like that. And go from there. But yeah, so that's the plan for tonight. I'm going to go lay down and actually get some sleep. Then run out later. VTuber highlights, I'm going to try to get the start at 5 o'clock and proceed to keep streaming until after midnight. So it will be a very long stream tonight. So get prepared for that. Just as much as I got prepared for that. All right. I'll talk to you later. Once again, thank you for being here and thank you for watching. See you tonight. Bye.